Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to get on here and talk because I'm having a bad day today, and I don't want to always document um, when I'm feeling great, I guess. So, and then there's literally no work right now, so I keep refreshing my computer and there's literally nothing, so I can just kind of sit here and make a video. But yes, good morning. Another day working. And I'm definitely in the burnt out phase of my job. I'm extremely burnt out. I don't feel like doing anything. I think I woke up feeling like crap because I stepped on the scale today and I gained a pound after doing so well with my weight loss journey. Gaining a pound was not on the bingo cards, and it's crazy because I actually had a decent day yesterday, but I can understand why I gained the pound because I had Wingstop yesterday. But hear me out, I've eaten Wingstop before and still was able to lose weight with the help of exercise as well. And so it's kind of like, well, okay, it wasn't probably the healthiest thing to eat anyway, but at the same time, I've eaten Wingstop a few times and was still able to lose weight because of what I order. So I don't know. So I kind of can understand like why I may have gained the pound. Also, this tends to be TMI, so I apologize, but I probably need, I'm not gonna even say it. But all I'm trying to say is that kind of made me feel something negative. So I did not have the motivation to work out today. And I don't base my workouts off of motivation. I do base them off of discipline, but sometimes when I'm really down and out, I don't even work out. And I walk literally every day. I walk literally like every day except for maybe Sundays. So it really says something when I don't work out. I still might. There's still time to work out. It's just morning, but you know, I woke up and I was just like, I'm gonna lay back down. And even that wasn't hitting hard. And then even the fact that I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get donuts and coffee today. Make myself feel better. Because I always used to emotional eat. Like when I am depressed, when I feel bad, I would eat. As a lot of people do. And now that makes you feel better. But I'm in so deep with my weight loss journey that eating doesn't even hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to plan and prepare what I'm gonna eat, and I have to feel good about what I'm gonna eat. And I just kind of thought to myself, I'm gonna eat the donuts and it's gonna feel good as I'm eating, but immediately after, I'm gonna regret eating said donuts, even though I'm having a screw it day and I just don't even care. I just know that I'm going to regret eating the donuts if I get the donuts. And it just gets to a point to where that feeling is just not worth it anymore. That feeling of the guilt that you feel from eating. Even though I was like, I'll just eat like 2 donuts, 2 or 3. 2, 3 glazed donuts. But also on top of all of that, I'm also just feeling burnt out with working because of the fact that on my off days, which were Saturday and Sunday, on my off days, I'm still doing things. on my off days, I should be recharging and, you know, having some time off to prepare for the next work week. Well, you know, the way my weekends are set up, it's not even like that. A lot of times I'm either taking the kids to practice or I have dance practice. So now I've joined the dance team at church, the praise dance. So that's a new responsibility that I've picked up. It's my own thing. It's my own fault. I chose to do that. That's fine. That's not gonna kill me though, because that's only like an hour on Saturdays and it's not even super early in the day. So if I wanted to, I can just go and then go home, you know. That's not horrible, but it's just the fact that I just feel like I don't really get much of a break on Saturdays. I don't really get a break on Sundays because I go to church and then I'm right back at work. See, I used to work retail jobs and like other different things, right? And I used to be off on like Mondays and Tuesdays, or like a Tuesdays and a Wednesdays or something like that. And it hit so much different because, say for example, being off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays was really cool to me because when you well, okay, my mom would be working, so I would kind of have the house to myself, you know what I'm saying, because she works from home on Mondays and then Fridays, but like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday she goes to the office. So my mom's in the office, so I would be home alone pretty much. Rumi's at school, Adam be asleep or whatever, and like I could sleep in, and I genuinely didn't have anything to do. Genuinely, nobody needed me to do anything. I genuinely had nothing to do. I could lounge around, do whatever I want. Sometimes there may have been times where I just sat around the house, laid in bed all day and just watched things and just ordered DoorDash, which was how I got fat to begin with. But I'm just saying, it was a good time. Or there were times where if I did leave the house and decide that I wanted to go out and go shopping or whatever, like nobody is out on a random Tuesday or a random Wednesday. Like nobody's out. So like it's really it hit different than how it hits now, because yeah, I'm off on Saturdays and Sundays, but Saturdays and Sundays are the worst times to be off from work because a lot of times stuff is going on Saturdays, whether it's rehearsals or whether it's a party or an event or a thing. Everything that is not work related is on a Saturday. Like I can't remember the last time that I had absolutely nothing to do on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Saturdays are really don't feel like an off day to me. They don't feel like an off day. You know what I'm saying? Sundays absolutely doesn't feel like an off day because it's, I go to church and like, it's just the act of having to do something, you know what I'm saying? When I would like to just kind of do nothing, you know? So that happening over and over and over for months and months and months gets to you, really gets to you. Definitely just often feel burnout. And I think the routine of it all is also getting to me. Don't get me wrong, a part of me loves routine, but also a part of me loves change, loves being spontaneous from time to time, loves when something different happens. Sometimes I crave something different happening so bad that I forcefully choose to change up something. For example, even today, like just being like, I'm not gonna work out today, actually. I show up all the time. Actually, I'm not gonna work out today. How about that? Actually, I'm gonna just lay in bed an hour before work, actually. Like, it's just that little thing that's just like, that gave me a little bit of excitement just to have a little bit of a change. Like, doing the same thing every day, even if it is benefiting you, it drives me crazy. And I will still continue to do it, but it's just like, there may be a day or two out of the ordinary that I decided to not, because I just need to do something different. And truth be told, we can go into the deep rooted conversation that you always see on social media. That's just like, I was not meant to be doing this, just like working and barely having time to myself. We're not going to even talk about just after work. It just feels like I do a hop, skip, and a jump, and then it's time to go to bed, and then like you start over again, you know? And I don't know. So that's, and then, you know, you may or may not notice it is like really gloomy outside. It's like raining on and off. So the weather does dictate my mood as well. There's a lot of things that are dragging me down. You know what I'm saying? The weather sucks. I gained a pound today. I can't eat when I'm upset. I really don't have anything anymore. That's the thing. That's another thing that's really crazy. Is like when I'm upset, I don't have anything anymore. Like I did used to smoke. I know I say I don't smoke and things like that, but I used to. I used to smoke, and that would be the thing that would make me feel better. Then I needed to quit. You know, I wanted to quit doing that. So I finally quit. And once I stopped smoking, food ended up being my new thing, the thing that was, you know what I'm saying? And then I gained a lot of weight from eating, and now I'm cutting that out. And I don't have anything to be the thing that makes me feel better when I am feeling down. I don't have a person. I know someone will probably be like, God is there with you. God is listening. And I understand. I'm a Christian and I understand that. And yes, but at the same time, if we're being completely honest with you, there are times where it's just like, I can't see God. I can't hear God. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk to him like he's just a friend. I guess you could, but it's just like, and I'm really not trying to even go there, but it's just like, please, let's not go there, because like, God is faith more than anything. It's the faith in God that is what is, you know what I'm saying? But God is not a tangible thing or a tangible person that I can just, you know, talk to and they will respond and this and that and whatever. I'm just not gonna even go into that. And then seeing other people on social media live the life that I dream of it can be a kick in the face. I thought to myself a couple of days ago about what are my real dreams? What would be my real dream life? What is my dreams? And it wouldn't be this. It's gonna trigger me to talk about this because obviously I'm not, you know, living my dream life or whatever, but my dream life would be as if I was making full-time income day trading, and then with my day trading money I fund other businesses, and I have multiple businesses that are passive income, and I only work on them whenever I want to, whenever I feel like it. They're automated. They're just kind of like, you know, there's not much that I have to do to continue the businesses, and they're just funnels that are making money. And like I said, day trading, that would be my, you know what I'm saying? And like I would do that in the mornings. Like I would do a day trade in the morning, and then I would go about my day, and I would go out and go shopping, and not have a care in the world. I would have time on my hands to do whatever I want to do. If I wanted to lay down in the bed all day, I could do that. If I wanted to go out and go shopping all day, I could do that. If I want to randomly get a hotel and just stay in a hotel for the week, just a hotel down the street, I can do that. You know, like it's just about, and that's what I mean when I say I love being spontaneous. Like it really would just be whatever I want it to be. And maybe that would be cool for a little bit, and then maybe eventually I would want more of a routine. But I do know that I crave just kind of doing whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. And I'm sure a lot of people do. You know, I also wish that I could make money from like creative things I'm not going to get into, but there's creative things that I would love to dive into more, and wish I had more time to do the creative things that I enjoy doing. And that's what people say. That's what stuff like that is what life is about, like traveling and time, having time on your hands and just doing what you want to do. And that is the life that I really crave. And one day I feel that I'm going to, that's the thing. I do feel like one day I will be able to kind of have my dream life. These past 2 years, I've been able to really surprise myself as far as the things I've been able to do and accomplish. And a lot of things are trial and error. And, but yeah, I'm not going to go into all the details of what I've been able to do. Some of it you guys already know. Some of it is just, but I've been on a huge self-improvement journey over the last 2 years. And every day has not been amazing. You obviously are human, and you have times where you mess up. You have times where you this or that. But I always applaud myself for honestly getting back on the wheel, getting back on the wagon, even when I experience failure or I don't see the results I want to see. And I feel like if I apply that to my financial dreams, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain this. Like, you know, like with my hair journey, or like my weight loss journey, or getting a car, or like things like that. There's certain things I've finally been able to do that I haven't been able to do for so long. And I feel like all I need to do now is find a way to make my own money outside of a job. Because I've mentioned in previous videos that I used to be self-employed before I was working this job. And I wasn't making much money though. That's not the goal. The goal is not to be self-employed but barely making any money, right? The goal is to be self-employed but making decent money. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm working. But I do, self-employment is my dreams. And I told myself, you know what, when I get paid, I'm gonna put some money back into my trading account, and I'm gonna go back into day trading. I used to day trade before I started working. It's something about ever since I started working, I completely stopped day trading. I just completely stopped it. I don't really know why I never went back to it, but I feel like low-key I've been getting signs to get back into it, because I see the people that I see the people that I know who are still doing it, still making money and traveling and just doing whatever they want to do, you know, living in the penthouse, bought a new house, bought a new car, this and that. And I do know how to day trade. That's the crazy part. The crazy thing is I do know how to day trade. I do know what to do. The only problem is I don't really know what the problem is. I think the problem is I never was able to start with enough money to really make money back. I would only put like $5 in my trading account at the time. And I would make all these profits, and then I would have like one bad day, and that would ruin so much because I only had such a small amount of money anyway. And I always kind of thought to myself, if I just put in $100 or a couple $100, or I could only imagine if I was able to put in $1,000 in my trading account, I know how to make money with day trading if I had enough money. Once again, my biggest issue was the fact that, you know, it is hard to go from like $5 to $100 or $500. Not only is it hard, it's very time consuming. It takes so long to do that. If you're doing it the right way, I don't know, some people want to make all that like immediately, but like you have to kind of slowly make little profits, you know, as far as what you can afford. So that's kind of how that works, you know what I'm saying? So at the time, I would do like dollar trades. I would only trade with $1 at a time every single day, just one trade for $1. So that's why you can only imagine it takes so long to make money. But that's all I could afford at the time. At the time, I barely had any money. And I surely could not afford to just lose money in the stock market and constantly blow out my account and stuff. So I was like, let me just only put in $5. Or sometimes it was only like $3, you know what I'm saying? Like barely anything. And I had some decent success. It's just the fact that once again, the money that I put in was so low. It's like, it was taking forever. I was in a different mindset because I wasn't making money and I didn't even have a car and things like that. So I was in a more desperate mindset. And if you know anything about day trading, your mindset needs to be clear as well. You cannot be in like in a desperate mindset or else you're going to make some really bad mistakes, right? So my mindset is different. I'm not in such a desperate mindset. And I have money that I could put in and I want to put in $100 so bad. And I know, like, even if you think about, oh, you're just going to lose all the money, you're just going to blow out the account. Listen, my skill set is there to where I'm not going to just blow out the account. I know how to trade. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling my words. I know how to safely trade. I know how to trade with only like 10% of the money you have. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. The only thing that for me is that I haven't done it in months, that I'd have to kind of like ease myself back into it. I don't know if I could just pick it up after not doing it for 6 months and just immediately put in $100 and just like, let's go. Like I might put in $5 just to kind of like brush up on my skills. Or, you know, I should just do a paper trading account. I should just trade with fake money. I don't know why I don't do that. Wow. Wow. And there was a time, even with my paper trading account, I was able to go from, what was it? I was able to go from like $100 to like what was it? $8,000. So I don't know, you know, I don't know. I just really wish that that could actually pop off and I knew how to make money. I wouldn't even ask for a ton of money. See, day trading is a place where you could make millions. You can make multi-millions. You can become a millionaire off of day trading. But I wouldn't even ask for that much. I would just ask to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Really 10, you know, like 6-figure territory. But still, I would only ask for maybe that much. I don't need to be, you know, I don't necessarily have to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. Just help me make $10,000 a month. I've prayed about it at times, at the time, right? And what God gave me was a job instead. I'm not complaining because it's been able to work out, but this is sitting on this side. This is sitting. I like flat hair. This side, we don't know what she's doing. I wrapped my hair last night, but this is sitting. But and like I want to travel so desperately bad. I so desperately want to travel, The good thing about that is I am actually going on a trip soon. I'll be going on a trip, but we're just going to Florida. So that's not really exciting. It would be more exciting if it was a cruise, but you know, I'll take what I will take because I haven't been on an airplane since 2020. 2020 was the last time I flew on an airplane. Since then, we were taking cruises. Last year, we drove to Florida, which is the first time we ever took a road trip, and never again, honestly. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It just, I don't want to do road trips. Like, let's just fly. Like, I have the money to pay for me and my kids' plane tickets. Let's just do that, you know. But, and I love airports, you guys. I love every aspect of traveling. I love the anticipation of a trip. I love packing for a trip. I love going shopping for last minute things to pack on your trip. I love waking up the morning, but no, I love the night before, you know, you have to fly and you're like super jittery and you can't even sleep because you're so excited. I love the morning, waking up to go on vacation and doing what you need to do, packing up the car, getting ready, that first get ready before you leave. I love driving, the drive to the airport. I love being in the airport. I love going to the terminal. I love flying on the plane, looking out the window, seeing the clouds, seeing the town, and seeing how small everything is. I love the touchdown. I love sitting in the airport waiting for the rental car. I love driving to the hotel and checking in. And all I'm trying to say is I love traveling. I love every aspect of traveling, even coming back home, like even just flying back home. That's where I start to get really sad, but you know, it's still a vibe. I put on my earphones, I listen to my music. It's such a vibe. It's such a vibe, and I miss going to the airport so incredibly bad. That's another thing that I'm extremely passionate about is just traveling. I wish I can do more than one trip per year. I want to so badly go to Las Vegas this year. So badly. I've been wanting to go to Vegas for years. The last time I've been to Las Vegas was when I was 17. I am 28. It's been over 10 years. I'm itching to go to Las Vegas. My mom goes to Las Vegas every year. Meanwhile, I haven't been in over 10 years. Even my grandma has been, you know, within the past couple of years. Like, I'm itching. Like, you don't understand how obsessed I am with Las Vegas. And I know it's quote unquote Sin City, but I don't even look at it like that. The way I look at it is it's just an exciting place. I wouldn't be there to drink or to do anything like that, or to gamble, or to do all the nasty things that people do. I would just love the vibe. I would just walk around and just sit and eat and just soak it all in. You know, I'm just so obsessed with the lights and just the infrastructure of Las Vegas. I am obsessed with Las Vegas. I would love to see the Sphere. There's so many things that have changed ever since I've been there. I'm so obsessed with Las Vegas, you guys, that I watch videos of, I don't know if anybody knows about those POV walking tours, where you can just watch a video of someone having a camera strapped to them and they just kind of walk around a famous city. So they do that. They have lots of them for Las Vegas, like lots of them. And it's fueling me so bad because like I watch them all the time. Just someone walking through Las Vegas. That's how desperately bad I want to go to Las Vegas. I just watch videos of people just like walking through Las Vegas. You don't understand. You don't understand. I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that there's like hardly anything to do. I'm gonna take advantage of that. So, yeah. And you know, you guys, I did my eyebrows. I stained my eyebrows. That's why they look like this. But the problem is it doesn't last for more than a week for me. So I don't know, but I'll take what I can get. Or like Colorado. Once again, last time I went to Colorado was when I was 17 or 18. I think I was 17. I can't remember. Maybe I was 16. Maybe I was 16. That's crazy. I want to go back to Colorado. Once again, I'm not really big into hiking or biking or camping or anything like that. I just like to look at the mountains, and just the vibes are so immaculate in Colorado, let me just tell you. And I don't want to go in the wintertime. I don't want to go when snowed in. I know you're probably thinking of skiing and snowboarding. Actually, no. We went to Colorado in the summertime one time. It was so beautiful. I love summertime things. Now, of course, I love beaches and I love, tropical vacations. That's my top tier. Of course, I want to go to Mexico or something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I don't know. I just am itching to travel, and Florida is not that. You know how many times I've been to Florida in the past couple of years? Multiple times, actually. Multiple times. We went last year. We went twice in 2020. This will be my 4th time going to Florida. I'm tired. I'm tired of Florida. I'm so tired. Now, there was a time where we wasn't going to Florida. Like before 2020, last time I went to Florida was like when I was a kid. So there's that. But ever since, we've been going to Florida a lot. And I know that Disney World is in Florida and Universal Studios is in Florida, and we didn't get to go to Universal last time. And I want to visit a different Disney park this time. And that is something that does make me excited. But at the same time, like, Florida's beaches are super mid, especially in the Orlando area. Super mid. That beach we went to, I can't remember what it was called, but that beach was super mid. And I think it was, a lot of it was because it was like cold anyway. Like, it was not a warm, sunny day. But if it was a warm, sunny day, then everybody would be there. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe not. Maybe not. But all I'm trying to say is it was not it. We were barely there. What was it? We were only there for maybe an hour, and it didn't feel like an hour. I don't even think we were there for an hour. I think we were just there for 30 minutes. Going to the beach should be like a multiple hour event, not no 30-minute thing. All I had time, literally all I had time to do was do a TikTok, and then we left. And then we went to Universal City Walk. And then we rushed back. Like, the whole trip last year, and I think that's just the thing. The trip we went on last year was so mid and unfulfilling that I'm starving for a good vacation. See, when we went on a cruise to the Bahamas, that fueled me so well. I have that vlog on this channel when we went to the Bahamas. That trip was so, it fed me so well that I was good all year. But that trip in last year was so mid and so rushed that I'm just like fiending. And I fear that this next trip is going to be similar. Now, it won't be a road trip, thank goodness, and I want to try to do the best in my power to make it better, but I so badly want to grab something to eat. I'm low-key going through a depression episode. And I need a spring break. I need a break, for real. But I'm going through a depression episode, and I'm going through burnout. And I'm going through a lot of, like, not so good things right now. I'm just trying to take it day by day and make it through, but I'm just not, I'm just not. But yeah, to kind of conclude what I was saying, even though this video that I'm recording is days later, and I totally forgot what I was saying the last time, but I just know that a part of me wants to get another job because I need to make more money, but another part of me does not want to be working for someone. I want to be working for myself and making my own money, but that is not, it's quicker and easier to just get a job. I especially don't want to get a phone job. I hope my kids do not ruin my, anyway, but yeah, I was just kind of saying, like, with my job, the thrill is gone. I appreciate my job because I don't have to talk to people. I don't have to deal with people. I think that's the biggest thing I appreciate about my job. But showing up every day, like, you guys kind of know, when I first started working, I was so excited and I was so happy. And I just feel like now it has turned into where I'm just like, and even then, I think that I'm going to not be here for long. I don't know if I only have like a month left or if I have 10 months left. I really don't know. I'm kind of left in the dark. My old manager was like, oh, they usually stop the project around March. Then there was another employee who told me that it was an 18-month contract. Then someone else told me that they got hired on 3 times. Like, they did get let go, but then they got hired back. And then this is their 3rd year doing this. So I'm hearing so many different things from so many people, and I am too nervous to ask my other company directly, like the people who, whatever. Because they're like, you should just talk to them. And I'm like, I don't want to. I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just how I feel when it comes to jobs. Like, I don't like asking upper management for stuff because I don't want to. I just want to, you know, be low key about things. And but so that part, I do need to find something else before the contract for my job ends, because then I would really be screwed if I don't have at least one job. But I'm so burnt out from working. In general, I'm so burnt out from working. I am. I really am. I don't know how else to put that, but it's just, I just want to come and go and do as I please, especially throughout the week. The thing is, I love Monday through Fridays. I really do. I love Mondays through Fridays. And when you have to work, you don't get to experience the joy of the weekdays. The weekdays are underrated, mostly because most people can't appreciate the weekdays. The weekdays are meant for working people, but like, the weekdays are way better than the weekend. And coming from someone like myself, which I mentioned probably earlier, the weekend is still not a rest day for me. I'm still not able to rest on the weekend. What did I do this past weekend? OMG. Well, since it was Valentine's Day, I was with the family and stuff on Friday. Saturday, I had dance practice. And then I hung out with my friend because she at the last minute wanted to do something at her apartment. So I hung out with them until midnight. I brought the kids. Sunday I had church. And then I did some errands and stuff. But it's just like the weekends are not rest days for me. It's just days that I'm not particularly working, but I'm doing other things that are not really work related, but other responsibility things. And I just, I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with people. I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with people. Oh, look at my nails, you guys. So pretty. These are Korean nails. So pretty. We'll see how it does when I'm typing. Even when it comes to moving, I still want to move out. I can't really do that until I secure an extra job. I can't really do that until I have a certain amount of money saved. You know, yeah, I have a job, but it's not like, oh, I can move out. I can start looking for places next month. I think I mentioned previously, but it's like I really can't even jump into that right now because I have to save up for this vacation we're going on to Disney World. I know I could have just chose not to do that, and I could have just chose to put this moving thing first. But the thing is, I go on vacation every year. This is not anything new or out of the ordinary, and I'm gonna go on the vacation. Like, maybe you could just say, yeah, I'm not gonna go to Disney World, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. You can decide to be like, actually no, I'm going to save up for. And that's what gets me. I never refuse a vacation. You know what I'm saying? I really don't refuse a vacation. When there is a vacation at stake, then yeah, I'm gonna go because I need a vacation desperately. This isn't even gonna be an amazing vacation where it's like a cruise or something, but it'll at least be something. And the thing is, I need a vacation, so I'm going to go. But yeah, I don't know. Like, really, my spirit is crying so bad. Just financially, I'm not. There's some things that I am grateful for when it comes to my funds as well. Like, but it's just like, even when I tend to feel a little bit grateful, I still feel like it's just unfortunate. I don't want to be ungrateful about this, but it isn't enough. It isn't enough to where I feel like, okay, I'm good. Like, I'm really good now. Like, I don't have anything to worry about. Like, no, I'm worrying. I don't have, I don't know. I want to have enough money to save for my own things. I want to have enough money to spend. And I want to have enough money to take care of bills and stuff like that. And that's how you know, or that's how I know that I am doing well. Not if I just have enough money to take care of one thing. Oh, I have enough money to pay my bills, I'm doing good. No, actually, you're not. If you only have enough money to pay your bills and that's it, unless that's what you want, then whatever. That's not what I want. I want enough money to pay bills. I want enough money to save money, and I want enough money to spend on the side. That's how I know I'm doing good. And right now, I'm struggling to do that. So that's how I know I'm not doing good, because that's not really happening right now. Not to mention, like I was saying, I just am experiencing burnout from working, period. And I want to just do I want to just be self-employed but making better money. And it's just really just, so that's why I tend to feel like I'm in these funks. It ends up happening like more and more and more, almost like a depressive episode or something. Like it's really starting to happen more and more. Every time Monday rolls around, it's like I don't even want to be doing this. The only thing that keeps me sane is like working out. That gives me energy and it, this and that. But I didn't work out today because, oh, okay. I didn't work out today because personal reasons. I mean, there's a few reasons why I didn't, but yeah. And I think the biggest thing is really just the fact that I just need an off day every once in a while. I think that's really it. I don't take any days off. Since I've been working my job, I had one off day in like 6 months. And that was because of, no, it was two. One of them was that time when I was sick and I had a dentist appointment. And then the other one was a jury duty thing. So those are times I asked to be off, but like they don't really do call offs, where you can just call off if you just need a mental health day and things like that. And I think that's kind of the issue for me. It's just the fact that like I am used to being able to just call off of work when I need to. When I'm feeling overwhelmed, when I'm feeling burnt out, I just call off of work. And today would definitely be one of those days that I would call off because my son's birthday party is today and just, I think that's a big reason why I just felt like I did not want to show up for work today. Like seriously, in 6 months, in 6 months, only taking off for 2 days is crazy for me. I'm the type of person that would take off every other week. I would take off just because I'm having a bad mental health day. And then you come back and you're refreshed and you're able to, continue. And you're fine. You're not as burnt out as, how I'm feeling now, because it's just like I said, I don't have that freedom of being like, well, I'm just going to call off today. I just don't. Like, it's crazy. And maybe we can. This is why I say I'm just like really scared of my company. I'm scared to ask. You know what I'm saying? It's not that they I don't know how to explain it, but I'm genuinely scared to ask. I suppose I could have a power outage, but even that, I feel nervous to do that. And all I know is, now when I get paid, it's nice because I get my full paycheck because I'm not a salary employee. But still, sometimes you're just at a point to where the money don't even matter that deep anymore. Like, so what? I'm missing a little bit of money out of my paycheck because I took a mental health day. Like, big whoop, like, and I just really do wish that I could do that more. Just take a day off. Really, like really. It's really bad. It's really bad. You need to take a day off from work. I don't care if your job is decent. You don't work around people. My very decent, great job is turning into almost a nightmare just because I can't take a day off when I need to. You know what I'm saying? That ends up turning into like borderline me about to crash out at any moment because I can't take a day off. Like I said, the weekend is not a day off for me. It's really not. A day off for me would be just me being able to do what I really want to do for the entire day. And just the weekend in general, which we're circling back around, but just the weekend in general. Everybody's off on the weekend. It's crazy. It's chaotic on the weekend. It's so fast paced on the weekend. It doesn't feel slow like the weekdays. That's why I say I love the weekdays, because it feels slow. It feels peaceful. The weekend does not feel that way at all. The weekend is crazy and I hate it. And that's the only time I'm off. And I have to be involved in that, and it doesn't feel the same. It doesn't hit the same. It doesn't feel like a break at all. The break is me being able to sleep in, which I don't even do. Going to church, I don't get to sleep in. On Saturdays, I don't get to sleep in because I have rehearsals and stuff like that. And just random various things I have to do. I don't get to sleep in at all. I don't get a day where I can just stay in the house all day and just whatever, just be bored. I don't get a day where I can just do whatever I want to do. Like, that is really bad. It's really taxing, and I definitely think that that's why, like, I am on the verge of a crash out or just a depressive episode. And honestly, it's probably more of a depressive episode. It makes my quality of work go down in the trenches. Like, I don't be wanting to do nothing. It makes my quality of work go down. If I had a rest day, if I had some day, and I think they just think like, oh, you have the weekend, you should be fine. And maybe other people's weekends are not like mine. Maybe other people genuinely can just chill and it's a way for them to refresh, but not me. That's not my experience at all. I need a day off real bad. Really, really bad. I swear I might have a power outage. Or like my service went down or something. I don't know.